What's up, my dudes? Spaz here, welcome to my channel. As promised, I have a quick weapon review of the new assault rifle that came to us in the Gage Weapon Pack DLC, the Heavy Eagle assault rifle. And if I could rename it, I'm going to go ahead and call this the new Swiss cheese machine because it is a very hard-hitting assault rifle. Let's take a look at it. Pretty solid looking gun, well modeled after the SCAR. I was hesitant to throw on the sniper stock at first because it does kind of make it look a little bulky, but kind of growing to like it. As far as attachments are concerned, at first I went ahead and threw on all modifications that increased damage, but in doing so I limited myself to an accuracy rating of 8, which just wasn't cutting it, so I tried to find a middle ground in attachments, and in doing so I've settled on the long barrel. As far as barrel extension, I always throw on the fire breather unless I want a suppressor. Fire breather, plus 7 damage, plus 12 threat, can't go wrong with that, especially if you do spec into Mastermind and use Control Freak. Pretty good weapon for that skill. As far as the custom attachment and the auto fire mod or the single fire mod, as I said, I'm still trying to find a middle ground between damage and accuracy. Either modification is fine. It's not going to throw you in a different threshold for damage or really penalize you for accuracy. Single fire mod gives you a little bit more accuracy. I may switch it out, but like I said, both are fine for this rifle. And then the foregrip I threw on the rail extension, pretty solid looking mod. Gadget I threw on the laser beam. And as far as the grip is concerned, I wanted to throw on the pro grip because it does give you some nice stats, but it's hideous and I don't want to ruin the look of my Swiss cheese machine. I know that sounds kind of silly, but I am like that. For the sight, threw on the surgeon sight and the stock, as I mentioned, the sniper stock. So now we need to talk about a build really quick because this weapon does have one major shortcoming, and that is its ammo capacity and consumption. So I needed to come up with some sort of template build, and I decided I wanted to go down the Enforcer tree for two reasons. First and foremost, since we are going to be using our ammo pretty fast, I aced out Ammunition Specialist, gives us the nice ammo bags with 200% ammunition. But most importantly, I aced out Fully Loaded because in doing so, you will increase your total ammo capacity by 25% because the basic weapon only comes with 80 rounds, but you will increase that with Fully Loaded. And then when you ace it out, enemies will drop 75% more ammunition. Now, you're going to see I have some shotgun skills in this build, this template build. And the reason I did this because I want to run the locomotive as a secondary, so I did get the overkill skill and shotgun impact aced out. And I'm going to be using the locomotive with this assault rifle for two reasons. One, it is a good secondary for close quarter situations, but two, if I run out of ammo, I can rely on the locomotive to clear out areas and pick up the dropped ammunition to replenish my stock. As you'll see in a few clips, it's very effective, these two weapons running in tandem. I dig it. As far as other skill trees, Mastermind, I didn't really do too much. I tried to spread out the skill points across the board. A few Mastermind skills here and there. Smooth Talker aced out. Special enemies marked by you take 15% more damage. And then Dominator and Joker, I'm kind of throwing these in every one of my builds just because it is nice to be able to dominate, convert, and then dominate another guard if you plan on ECM rushing or doing some sort of stealthing. Technician tree, I wanted to unlock the tier bonus, so that is why you see me climbing up just a little bit to get that increased headshot damage by 25%, and then in the ghost tree, some skills just in case I find myself in a lobby where I needed to help stealth the mission. So as far as damage is concerned with this weapon, as I said, it is a pretty solid Swiss cheese machine. If you put on the right attachments and get that tech headshot bonus, you will be able to take down dozers in about 12 shots. It could be less with certain mods, but if you shoot the dozer straight to the face 12 times, he will go down. You'll see a clip of me taking down a dozer in a second. Honestly, this gun is kind of a mix between the M308 and the AMR-16, more like the M308 in that it has less ammo and more damage. I am kind of torn between the AMR-16 and this Eagle rifle. I believe I'm going to stick with the AMR-16 for my go-to damage per second weapon just because it does have a larger mag capacity, and that's something I also wanted to point out. If you do struggle in maintaining ammo with this Heavy Eagle assault rifle, you may want to go ahead and spec into an Enforcer Technician hybrid build, because if you go into the Technician tree, you could get Mag Plus, increasing your mag capacity, which would run nicely with fully loaded aced. Anyways, guys, I'm really digging this weapon. If you guys haven't checked out the DLC, you might want to now because this is a really awesome new weapon. I give it a pretty salty 9 Eagles out of 10. But that's it for this video, guys. I have some more Payday 2 content for the beginning of the week. I haven't been able to finish it out because I am combating a cold and I am on the tail end of it, so I will get busy on some more videos for you guys. Tomorrow there will be an episode of Your Build, so if you haven't posted on my Facebook status with your build, do so now. Otherwise, we will catch you later. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Yeah, okay.